Biofuels. Biofuels are fuels that are produced from biological processes. They are extracted from plants and crops or biomass and can directly be used instead of or with fossil fuels. Biofuels such as ethanol and biodiesel can be used instantly with any vehicles that are equipped to handle such fuels. Biofuels feedstocks are categorized into 3 generations. First generation biofuels or conventional biofuels are produced from food crops. Sugarcane, starch, and corn, for example, are used in ethanol production, and palm, soybean, and coconut oil are used to produce biodiesel. The increase in production of biofuels leads to the food versus fuel debate. Not only that farmland has been diverted to cultivate energy crops, but forests also are invaded and converted to farms, thus destroying the ecosystem. Second generation biofuels or advanced biofuels are fuels that derive from non-food crops and waste matters such as cornstalk, grass, wood, food waste, used cooking oil, and livestock's dung. Because second-generation biofuels are derived from different feedstock, different technologies and more complex processes are required to extract energy from them, which result in high cost. Third-generation biofuels refer to fuels that derive from algae. Algae have many advantages. Firstly, they are capable of much higher yields with lower resource inputs than other feedstock. They require little space to grow. They can absorb much carbon dioxide. And most importantly, they can be genetically manipulated to produce everything from ethanol and butane to even gasoline and diesel fuel directly. However, the technology to grow algae and produce biofuels from algae is still at an early stage, which means it is very expensive to do commercially. The fundamental difference between biofuel and fossil fuel is that biofuel is from a renewable energy source, while it takes hundreds of millions of years for the Earth to produce new deposits of coal, oil, and natural gas. Hence, it is non-renewable energy. As long as humans can grow and replenish plants, we will always have biofuel. The feedstocks for biofuels are part of the above-ground carbon cycle. Unlike fossil fuel, the soybeans, corn, and other biological materials that are made into biofuels are not dug up from underground, nor do they release long-stored carbon as carbon dioxide into the atmosphere when burned. Instead, when biofuels are burned, carbon dioxide they recently captured is released back into the atmosphere. Biofuels are one component of a range of alternatives for mitigating greenhouse gas emissions. Currently, biofuel production remains small in the context of total energy demand, only 15%. All ASEAN countries but Indonesia and Singapore use biofuel and only in transportation sector. Therefore, many countries are attempting to increase its use in small power plants in agricultural industry.